Greetings, Aquarius, and hi, my name is Ingrid, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. Today I wanted to do a slightly different kind of reading, and this is going to be what I call tarot therapy. So I want you to bring a concern, something that you have been working on within your own heart or mind, something that maybe pertains to a challenge you have emotionally or in a relationship or at work, but to bring a particular question that you have in your mind where you come to this reading. And I want to try to work with you on what these cards are saying in terms of a therapeutic tool to help you gain some insight on this question and to look at each of these cards as if they were portals into a way of therapy or healing. So let's begin first with an angel oracle just to check on Aquarius and see how your energy is doing today. And it's so wonderful to see you and to do a reading for you. So the angels oracle wants you to know, Aquarius, it's time to cut the cord. Cut the cords. So there could be something going on for you in your experience right now as we enter February, that a relationship, a situation, a job, a project, a health practice, something you've got to cut the cords with it. And that can be very challenging and scary to make a big change and to cut something out of our life that is toxic or traumatic for us and no longer serving us, Aquarius. So I invite you, as you have this question in your mind, because our guides and spirits, all of those powers, they know what we're thinking. They can help us because they are within our higher mind. And that is saying that you're ready to cut the cord in some particular relationship is my insight for you, Aquarius. And sometimes when things no longer serve us, it's time to cut them out. And this is going to be you in the reading of how are you approaching cutting this toxic situation, relationship, and cutting the cord. And it's saying this is the Four of Swords. It's time for you to step back, Aquarius, and take a break to meditate on this. As we make a big change, we often have to take a retreat and really meditate and pray about this situation. And it's saying that in the time where you rest and rejuvenate and renew and refresh, that you will get a deeper ability to have the strength to cut the cords that are no longer serving you and tying you to something that is holding you back, Aquarius. And what is it that Aquarius needs to know is a challenge to rest. What is holding you back from resting and meditating and receiving downloads from your spirit guides? And what does Aquarius need to know? The Seven of Cups. There's a choice coming. There is a decision to be made. There are many choices, and often in life, when we are rushing around and not taking time for ourselves and our mental health and taking time to rest and rejuvenate, we feel like life is presenting us with all these choices, and we can get caught up in the illusions of our options, or become delusional in our thinking, and let our emotions about these choices wreak havoc on our rest, cause us not to be able to think clearly. And so when we're in a situation like this, Aquarius, with a lot of choices to make, it's saying take time to rest and download from your higher mind the wisdom to make a clear decision that's not pulling you into a delusion about either what you think this choice will offer you, or what you think that you are bringing to a choice. So there are many choices in life, and we need to meditate and pray to make those highest and most fruitful choices. Because at the foundation, Aquarius, the cards want you to know today that with this choice, this challenge, this challenging choice, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, and you see there's almost a figure 8 shape here, and this is a card of balancing our resources, of finding a way to balance aspects of ourselves. Things, maybe you're working at this job and then you have to come home and work at something else, or that you're balancing the time you spend at work and the time you spend in a relationship. But this is saying as you rest, and the challenge is making a proper choice or a good decision about something in the world around you, it's saying take time at the foundation, Aquarius, to work on that balance and to trust that you have the resources around you to be balanced, and to balance your finances, to balance your health, to balance your resources, to balance your work and play, rest and energy. So what is it that you need to know that's at the crown that is a possible outcome for you as we go into February? Knight of Wands. Well, the Knight of Wands is the most charismatic and energetic of all the knights, and the knights all go for what they want. So this is saying a possible outcome is for you to take action, to move forward on a passion, to be courageous and to go for something. But it's saying that you are right now retreating and meditating to make a choice, because you're balancing your resources and your energy, and your outcome is going to be passion and going towards something and being successful and being charismatic and having all the energy and fire and almost being kind of cocky to go for what you want. And what's happened in the recent past is another knight, the Knight of Pentacles. And that's saying for you, Aquarius, what is recently passing is a slow-moving, creative, productive energy that has been going slow and steady. So you might have been working on something and learning to balance a new creative passion with your own energies and the things that you already maybe have been doing. And it's leading you to the Star. It's leading you to optimism, toward using your creative talents to their highest and best, to shining, Aquarius, in the darkest of the night. And this is you. This card, the Star, is ruled by you, Aquarius. So that's saying that out of this rest and this kind of a strain of having to wrestle with our illusions about things, but to make a choice and to balance our energy and our resources and our time, because we've got these two fast-moving energies, the Knight of Wands as the outcome, to go for it, the success. You're going to be energetic. This Knight is fast-moving. It's charismatic. It goes for what it wants. It has a lot of passion. It comes in quickly and maybe sometimes leaves just as quickly. But it is going to go for what it wants. And you've got this steady energy of slow and steady, of planting seeds and working hard and going for what you want and knowing you will eventually get there. And that's been in the recent past. And what is coming for you to focus on is you, Aquarius, being the star, feeling that optimism and renewal of hope again. Maybe there's been some tower moment in your past where something shocking or something that just cut you down, your foundation fell apart. But it's saying that the star is here and you're hopeful, you're inspired, and you're inspiring others, Aquarius. Because what you are, how you see yourself in this question you have for February is the King of Cups. Sitting on your throne, balancing your emotions, being able to go deep and feel deeply for people or situations and balance those emotions, where you can be on the most up and down, troubled, turbulent ocean and you can still maintain your cup and not spill those emotions out. So it's saying that when you find your star, and that's coming right now for you, Aquarius, that King of Cups is how you see yourself. You see yourself as someone who's very caring, very able to counsel others, to share emotional feelings and things that are deep and meaningful to you, and to sit calmly with your throne and to operate with your emotions with confidence and with equanimity and balance, because the people around you are the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the one who is the authority and brings down those higher messages from the divine into our physical world, and asks us to commit to a higher vision of who we think we are, and to align as above, so below, with thy will be done. And this is saying, since this is in your environment, that there is perhaps coming to you a spiritual teacher, a guide, or maybe you will be teaching, counseling, sharing information, helping others make a deeper commitment to themselves or to their own higher awareness. And that is what's coming in your environment, Aquarius, because your hope and fear is the Four of Pentacles. Four Pentacles is a very balanced card. It's balancing your resources, being able to manage your money well, knowing that you have a certain amount of wealth or abundance, but being careful, the hope and fear of not being too tight with your money, too restrictive, too stingy with that, or grasping materialism too much, but also knowing how to have that security without being too, cut off from others and just keeping it all to yourself, greedy, attached. And why is this here? Because we need to know what the advice is for my Aquarius. Is the Seven of Pentacles. Well, it's saying that you've worked hard. You're um, looking over your work, perhaps. Maybe you've been working on a project that you have made some great strides with, and you've got some ability to see that growth is happening in that field because you're balancing your emotions and being able to take your insights and share those with others and use that higher wisdom in your belief system and make new commitments with your higher power, perhaps, to, be able to make these healing changes that you're moving toward with the star. And that's in your coming up in your present time here. And it's saying that at the Seven of Pentacles is um, uh, you're looking over the work you have done and trying to see, well, is this something I want to keep putting energy into, or is it something that I'm ready to move on from? It's kind of evaluating, making some financial appraisals about where you are at this point in terms of your physical world and your resources and your uh, success and how you present things to the world, because that is the advice. The advice is to look over, appraise, evaluate what you are doing, Aquarius. So let's get some other cards to clarify. Why is Aquarius needing to rest and retreat right now around this question? Because you're the Emperor. The Emperor is saying as you rest and meditate, you will begin to discover what it is that is you taking authority over your own life, and maybe to take authority and to boss up and to be the one who's ruling over your domain, and also sharing that power and people recognizing that. You have had to take some time to meditate and to tap into your higher powers and to talk to the spirits, to the ancestors, to get those downloads, because there has, at the Seven of Cups, there's an important fundamental decision that is coming that's going to be a challenge for you. And that's saying that the Page of Cups is an answer to that choice. And that choice is saying that there is something coming up in your imagination now, Aquarius. Perhaps you're seeing this in dreams, or you're just having these insights or just hunches that I have this little creative idea and what can I do with it? And that's the choice. Maybe you have a lot of choices about what you want to do with this creative thought that's coming up in the realm of the heart and of passion, something new in the realm of something that you will love doing or love being somewhere. And that's just saying that you've got the Emperor, that's you will be the authority. You will be successful. You will create stability and a foundation. And you will move out into many domains because the Emperor rules all of the kings. So in the realm of the thoughts and the realm of the feelings and the realm of your intuitions and the realm of the world around you and the sensual world itself, you have dominion over. And you also have this new inkling of an idea of some passion, something just appearing in a dream, or just something that's a creative inkling that you're asked to, because that's coming from the Seven of Cups. It's clarifying that all of these choices, you're going to make a choice because there's something that's going to come up to you in the realm of your feelings. that you are going to want to develop and work on and put energy into. And at the foundation of this reading for February, you've got the Two of Pentacles, learning to blend and balance, and to juggle something here and there. Maybe you're working on a new project, and you still have another job, so you're kind of having to go back and forth between things. But you've got this infinity sign saying that in life there's infinite change and infinite adaptations that are required of us. And that's saying at your foundation, what is going on beneath the scenes or behind what you can't really see yet, is this balancing. And why are you balancing? What is that? The moon. Maybe you feel like you're balancing things because at the foundation there are things that you can't see, things that maybe you're afraid to acknowledge. In the moonlight, we don't see things as clearly. So it's saying that at the foundation, if you're learning to balance and juggle different energies and your resources and your time, the clarification is the moon, and it's hidden and secret. So maybe that balancing or something is not clear yet how to do that. Maybe you need more information about that. Maybe you need to face some of your fears, Aquarius, around what it is you do and how you come to balance in yourself as you face the ups and downs of life. The moon is saying there is something hidden, secret, that is not totally clear to you yet. Because you are at the crown, you have this passionate energy of the Knight of Wands just bursting in on the scenes, bringing passion, energy, creativity, self-confidence, a fiery energy. And the Two of Wands. Well, this Knight of Wands, at the Two of Wands is saying you have had this stability. You've already planted two of your wands with passion, with energy, with desire. But you're looking out now with over your horizons and saying, well, I'm planning. I want to take this somewhere else. What do I do? You're not quite sure how to manage all this. It's obscure. It's not clear yet. You maybe need to nurture that energy more. But it's saying the Two of Wands as your possible outcome is you've got this knight coming in with this passionate new project or energy, and that you've got two wands as well firmly established, and you're holding the world in your hand, and you're saying, I want to take this out into the world. And you've got the Knight of Wands who will do that. The Knights are a movement. They go toward what they want. So Aquarius, that's a positive clarification. And there is a Knight in the recent past, a Knight of Coins. An energy that is working hard, slow and steady, determined, diligent, loyal energy. And that is being challenged by the Eight of Wands, which is saying you are being moved forward with a quick energy. And as the Knight of Wands shows, you're going to go for it. And you're going with passion and desire. You're going after what you want. And you've got this energy, Aquarius, to take you there. And you've worked hard and slow and steady and been loyal to this project. But now that's moving fast. Something is coming toward the star. And what is that? An Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is truth, is a new idea, is the inkling of this intelligence about something, understanding, bringing your mind to the star, bringing a clear new energy about how to think about this emperor and the Page of Cups, and this need to rest and rejuvenate, because what's happening now is the star, and you got the Ace of Wands, which is saying that you're cutting through whatever is holding you back, because you're coming with that clean, cutting energy of clarity, and that you did have this cutting the cord. So it's saying that you've got the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, and the star, which is optimism, healing, renewal, shining bright. And you've got that Ace of Swords that's going to cut through anything that's not true and not helping you be that star, because that's you, Aquarius. And what is it that you need to know about you as the King of Cups? Why is that you right now? That deep emotional intelligence, that's you, how you see yourself and how you're bringing that to this question for February. And the King of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Wands. Well, that is saying that you have been persevering. You've gone through the war. You've gone through battles. You have been wounded and the wounded warrior. And you've maybe had to be somewhat defensive about your feelings, about that deep reservoir of emotional understanding and empathy within you for yourself and others. And it's saying the Nine of Wands is perseverance, is standing your ground, is taking and just keeping on going with something. And when the King is there with it, is saying, keep going, keep persevering in balancing your emotions and going to the depths of emotions. And that's, you're going to persevere through that and use that King's ability of emotional intelligence to go forward and to prevail. Because you've got the Hierophant in your environment. The people around you are maybe looking for a teacher, looking for guidance, looking for higher knowledge from a traditional belief system. And that you, Aquarius, as the Hierophant, and having that in your environment is offering that commitment to your higher belief systems and learning how to use that and commit to that. But it also could be that a new contract is coming up for you in your environment. Someone is asking you to commit to something. A commitment is being asked of you. And the Five of Wands, you see how this woman is playing a chess game. So it's saying the Five of Wands is, there's a lot of, combative energy, jockeying for position, standing your ground energetically. There could be competition around you, and that's your environment. So the environment has higher power, people who are connected to these deep authorities of religion, tradition, belief systems. And the Five of Wands is a kind of competition, fighting out. It could be fighting with others around what are these beliefs? What are these values? bringing that energy to it. But it could also be that it's sportive competition, like a chess game, that you're having to work on mentally to figure out how your environment is around you. Could be some envy and jealousy around you right now as you come into February. And the Four of Pentacles is here as your hope and fear. You both want financial security and stability, but you don't want to be too tight with your money or too tight with your resources, and not be too greedy, or to learn to share that. That's your hope and fear, to share your resources, to be resourceful, and to offer that, Aquarius, to others, because the Ten of Wands, you have been, even though they're these beautiful flowers you've been carrying, you have worked hard for this. This has been a burden for you. Your hope and fear, balancing your money, maintaining your financial security, and maybe it's been a burden, or it's coming to an end of how hard that is for you. Your hope and fear, your fear is that it's going to keep being so hard. And you've got the Nine of Wands here, which is having to stand your ground. So you're coming to the end of using your energy into such a hard way, persevering, being burdened by all of this energy and passion and desire you're having to deal with. Because you've got the Seven of Pentacles at the advice, and it's saying the advice is to look at what you're doing, look at how much you have produced, and to evaluate it, to stand back, maybe like this Four of Swords is saying, to take a rest, to retreat, to meditate in February, because as you do that, you will move more into your authority and power and boss up and take control of your life as this question is presenting. And what does the Seven of Pentacles want you to know? Five of Cups. Well, that you have had some disappointments in life. Your advice is to look at your disappointments, to evaluate them, to really reevaluate where you come from and where you're going. And the advice is to not look at your life in a way that it has to be perfect, or that it has to be just the best and best or whatever, but just to look at, what have I produced? Be honest with yourself. What have I made to this point out of my work, out of my efforts? And to say, if you have been disappointed in that, if something has hurt you, if you're not totally satisfied, it's saying that, the advice is to really look at those disappointments and to take the goodness or the abundance of the work you have done and move forward. Pick up the two cups that are still full, to stop crying over what wasn't or what was lost, and to evaluate, to look at that sadness, to look at the disappointment. And that is coming for you in February, for you, Aquarius. And I see a lot of, movement forward, but it's asking you to, rest, retreat, find that inner authority, and boss up to what is really you. And you have the Star that's in the present moment right now coming. And you have the Ace of Swords to cut through any untruth that is not serving you anymore, so you can be wise counsel and have those balanced emotions without having to be defensive. And you can stand up and allow the beliefs of those around you, those values, and divine wisdom, authority from the above, to help you work with this competition, to play this game, to in the environment you're in, Aquarius, because you've got a lot of financial ground and security, but you don't want to be just rest on that security too much, because it's saying the Ten of Wands, that has been a burden. You've been carrying so much heavy load, duty, responsibility, and you're maybe that's been making you feel tight with your own self and time, because you've been having to shoulder a lot for others. And that was your hope and fear, that this question for February, whatever this might be for you, that you're being asked to rest and meditate on, is saying you've got to begin to let go of your burdens, because that's a hope and a fear that you can't, that this is going to be, you're going to evaluate where you are and not be satisfied, and then feel this burden from that. But you're moving forward, and you're facing your disappointments, you're facing these losses, and you're knowing that I can pick up those cups, that deep value within myself, and forgive myself, forgive others, to heal and to move toward your goal, which is to move passionately forward toward your creative endeavors, and to see that you already have a lot of your work and your desires and your passion of what you have been bringing forward, and that you're ready to take it out. You're ready to see how it works in the world now and how it will be received. So that's what you're doing, because you're cutting cords. You're cutting off people, relationships, situations, job endeavors, living situations perhaps, that are not serving you, because you are having this disappointment and this heavy burdens and this conflict and this sense of defensiveness. You're moving in the month of February through those different areas. And therapeutically, you're going to have that optimism and inspiration, and to shine in whatever this is in your life right now, Aquarius. And so before we end this reading, let's get a few fairy messages. What do the fairies want you to know? Because we have thoughts and imaginings going on all of the time, and the fairies hear us. They hear what our mind wants us to know. And it's saying, Aquarius, it's time in February to travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in a positive way. So that is saying, Aquarius, to travel, to take a trip, to take a journey, and out of that you will get the insights you need on how to let go of disappointments. And as you're evaluating yourself and where you are now, travel, move out, seek new experiences, learn something new as you go into a different kind of place of travel. And traveling can also be traveling in your mind, traveling deep into your own thoughts through meditation, prayer. So a beautiful reading for you. And let's get one more angel oracle to see what is this traveling? Where is my Aquarius needing to go? Why are you traveling in February? Because you will find healing energy. And you've got the star card in the present, moving into the future, what you need to put energy into now. And it's saying travel because you will be finding healing energy when you travel. So that is a beautiful reading for you, Aquarius, and please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, because that's how I get these messages out. And if this resonated with you, please take it as a therapeutic invitation to heal your Aquarius, your disappointments, your appraisal of yourself, and to travel, have an adventure, see new places. That always, travel is always an opening experience for us, and that will be your experience in February. Thank you so much, Aquarius, and it's always so good to see you, and you know I love you, and we're all in this interconnected field together, growing, cutting cords that no longer serve us, and traveling, being willing to take a journey, because life is an adventure. So, see you again soon, and visit me at ingridsinsights.com for a personal reading.